basically they exchange words, and I'm like, oh, and why they change words? I'm just in there like, What's up, YouTube? This your boy Member Say One. Tell me how my love's doing. I love you guys. So this is a story time I'm gonna do. It's called the homophobic guy in Starbucks like the guy killed. Yeah, it's really hot. So everybody knows me. Starbucks had that five Wi-Fi. Starbucks got the five Wi-Fi. But it really does. So I'm up at Starbucks, and there's this guy, and this particular Starbucks I started going to. It was in the neighborhood I live in, and I sat, and there was like an area where it's like sit on where it's like a couch that's upstairs, and there's like three sections. There's like one on the end corner, one on the end corner, one in the middle. So the guy was sitting in the end corner one, and it was an open space in the middle. So I said, let me go and sit in the middle one. I'm just gonna sit in my middle one. Well, I put up my laptop. Everybody knows I gotta pick the laptop. So I gotta pick the laptop. So what? Just gotta pick the laptop. So I go sit my pick the laptop down, doing my charge, you know what I'm saying, plug my phone up, woo woo. And the guy's like, he's looking kind of weird. I'm like, oh, like, what is wrong with your face? Ew, stop it. Really don't look like that. So he just, cause I'm like, I don't really care. So I just mind my business, you know, typing, doing my own thing, doing my media blog thing, checking my stories, doing what I gotta do. So all of a sudden, another seat comes open available where another side he switched. I said, okay, maybe he just wanted to move, even though he had some kind of stink-ish on his face. So I moved to the other side so I can be real comfortable. So about 2 or 3 days later, I go back, and on the other side, you know, I'm looking around, and I like the seat because the seat is very comfortable because it's one of the only seats that has a plug to it, and you know, it's very comfortable seat. So there's a seat by it's not in the exact middle like it was, but it's on the end of him. So I said, well, I'm gonna go sit on the end of him. You know, so I go sit on the other end of him, and as soon as I sit down, I pull out my laptop, the pink laptop again, the pink laptop, yes, it's pink. And he, you know, gives me this attitude. I'm like, oh, bro, what is wrong with you? Did you eat some like some rotten spoiled Fruit Loops with some spoiled milk like this is like 3 days old? I don't know. He just said that face like, ugh, bro, come on. So I noticed it just happened every time I would go in there. So one particular day, it was a very, very full day, and it was upstairs. And all of the seats upstairs were actually really, really full. So actually, what happened was I go up there and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to sit by this dude because this dude. Especially I pull out my laptop because I just tell dude has a problem. He's just homophobic for just some reason, just which is crazy because I've never said anything to this dude, never even spoke to him, don't even know him. Then he's acting like he's Odell Beckham, and you looking like, Lord, forgive me, Lord Jesus. I said you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing else. I digress and go to the next point. So you know, he's it's the one seat I said, well, I'm gonna sit the other table. I don't really like sit at the table, but I don't want to sit by him. So I'm waiting on a friend. My friend comes in, he's like, hey bro, what's up? You know, he dropped up. My friend is like 6'3", tats. Just he yeah, you don't want to F with him. So he goes up there and he's basically like yeah, why we sit over here, bro? I'm like, I don't know if I'm sit. I mean, he's like, bro, bring your butt over. We're gonna sit over here. So we sit over here. And I pull, I'm a pink laptop. He pulls out his laptop. His laptop's not pink. He don't do pink. He don't do pink. He don't do skin jean. He don't do makeup. My bro's like, yeah, bro, but he bought that life, savage life. So, all of a sudden, he puts a laptop and the guy's looking ish. And so I'm like, oh, I get that too. And so finally, after a little while, my friend looks, he's like, hey bro, you got a problem? He's like, I don't know. It's not nothing against. He's like, it's not nothing, because this is my first time actually hear him talk. He's like, it's nothing, I don't have nothing against it. I just have a problem with the alternative lifestyle. So we're like, alternative lifestyle, what you trying to say? Hey, or whatnot? What you trying to say? So basically, they exchange words, and I'm like, oh. And why they change words, I'm just in there like, Lord. And he just, I'm like, please tell the dude to shut up. And so he's like, well, it's just, I don't think it's right. And then my friend like, you don't think it's right? And my friend getting angry, and I'm just back to that. And so finally, you know, he's like, hey, bro, we can go take this outside. He said, yeah, we take this outside. So we go take this outside, and and my friend and the guy gets in my friend face like, yeah, I don't like I'm turning lifestyle and I'll take this. So they outside I'm like, oh Lord, I don't want to get caught with the cops. Now I'm trying to go by 12. I ain't got no money on bail. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm trying to do the media blog thing. Woo woo woo. Come on, we're gonna do something. So all of a sudden he gets in the guy's face, and all of a sudden my friend's like, hey bro, you need to get out of my face. He's like, oh, what you gonna do, pansy, or what you gonna do? And then he is around to call my friend the F word. Not gonna even say that on my channel because I'm not gonna even acknowledge that word on my channel. But you know what the word is. We all know what the word is. And so he hits the word, and all of a sudden, I say, oh, Jesus. Now close my eyes. I'm closing my eyes and bring my hands back with me. Before I could open my eyes, the punch had done landed. When I say the punch had done landed. It was over. And he was on the ground, and I was like, I grabbed his keys. I started the car. I said, jump on in, let's go. And needless to say, that was a neighborhood I moved when I first came back to Atlanta in the Starbucks. I don't live in that particular neighborhood anymore, but needless to say, the Starbucks, the homophobic guy at Starbucks, like, got killed that day. So I hope you enjoyed this story. If you guys want to see more story time from me, just let me know. And I love you guys, and I just want to bring you guys more of what you want to do. So, and to that guy who may have a problem with somebody lifestyle and homophobic, just know this. Watch what you say to the person in their lifestyle because you couldn't mess around and get killed like person did that day. I love you guys. Make sure you share this, post on all your social media sites, and make sure you follow me on all my social media sites at Melvin Taylor. I'm on Snapchat, that's it. Snapchat, yeah! Okay, I'm just playing. I love you guys. Have an awesome day. Bye, loves.